Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling something really big, a question about the future. What if you could genuinely own your digital self? Be your own secure cloud, maybe even have a computer that feels, well, alive.
It's a fascinating concept. We're digging into a listener's vision today, a really audacious one.
Audacious is right. It's not just new gadgets. It's rethinking information, energy, everything.
Exactly. Our mission is to explore this idea of a sovereign, cloud-integrated, optically enhanced compute architecture. That's the term used.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's described as unorthodox and alive, so we want to pull out the core ideas, see what makes it tick, and, understand its potential.
All right, let's start with that core idea. The user as a cloud node. What does that actually mean?
Well, it's more than just online storage. It means you are the isolated, secure hug for your data, accessible online but fundamentally yours.
Like true digital autonomy, cutting out the middlemen, the big data centers.
That's the goal. Tech sovereignty, basically. Your digital footprint, owned and controlled by you.
Okay, so how would that even work? The tech sounds different.
It relies on a proposed fully optical system, so forget silicon chips as we know them.
No silicon.
Right. It uses light patterns directly to shape and process data, no transistors generating heat in the same way.
So information encoded in light.
Exactly. Think complex patterns, not just simple on-off. The source mentions building it from optical plates and wires.
Okay.
And here's the wild part. It's inspired by biological flesh for resilience, expressiveness.
Like a living computer, that adapts.
Sort of the idea behind it, yeah. A system that's less rigid, maybe more adaptable.
That leads to the memory part, which sounds just as radical. Storing data as spreadsheets of color or sound.
It's described as an energetic imprint. The key thing is the memory supposedly persists even with no power.
How?
Through particle configuration, according to the source. So data physically etched into the system's structure, not just held electronically.
Wow. So even if it's unplugged, the data's still there. That changes everything for ownership and, permanence.
Definitely shifts the power dynamic. A personal digital legacy, truly off-grid. And this infinite articulation of light compared to binaries, ones, and arrows.
What does that enable?
Well, potentially much richer data. Imagery-based states, the source calls them. Think feeding AI not just data points, but hyper-contextual memory, shades of meaning.
So faster and maybe handles heat better than silicon.
That's the potential, yes. Better performance, different physical needs, could really change computing infrastructure.
Okay, this is for a lot.
Yeah.
How is this radical optical computer powered?
Yeah.
You mentioned no power grids necessarily.
Right, that brings us to the Magnoloop.
The Magnoloop, what's the principle?
It's based on same-pole repulsion. You arrange strong permanent magnets like neodymium in a circle so they constantly push each other.
Okay.
This creates continuous rotation, passively. That motion induces electricity in nearby copper coils. Simple magnetic force turned into usable power for the optical parts.
And the advantages?
Fully mechanical, no initial battery or chip needed to start it,
Yeah.
supposedly quiet, scalable, uses common materials.
And it just keeps going.
The source calls it effectively infinite for practical use, aimed at true off-grid autonomy.
That sounds almost too good to be true. Like perpetual motion. Does it break physics?
Good question. The source is careful to say it's not free energy from nothing. It's leveraging the constant inherent force within the magnets in an efficient loop, translating that passive force into motion.
I see. So harnessing an existing force very efficiently.
Precisely. It's designed for long-term sustained power. And this energy idea extends further, briefly mentioning a pneumatic propulsion loop too.
An air engine.
Yeah, where wheel motion helps recompress air, maybe boosted by the Magnoloop. It's called poetic engineering, like breath itself driving movement. Again, focused on autonomy.
So let's tie this all together. We have a motion-powered optical computer.
Right. No batteries needed in the traditional sense.
A machine that remembers data as patterns of light or sound, even when off.
An energetic imprint, yeah.
Leading to sovereign hardware, your own personal cloud node, powered independently.
Exactly. It's a whole ecosystem designed for self-ownership in the digital age. It's quite the paradigm shift.
It really is. Not just new tech pieces, but a whole new way of thinking about it all.
Computation as living matter, memory as light sculpture, sovereignty built into the architecture itself. It's profound, really.
Absolutely. These ideas, woven together like this, are incredibly ambitious. They really push the boundaries.
So it leaves us with a thought, something for you to consider. If computation can be designed this way, ethical, embodied, almost alive like natural systems.
How does that change our relationship with technology?
Fundamentally, perhaps, what new kinds of intelligence, what new autonomy might emerge from architecture based on, well, living light?